Get things started. Welcome to Colorado Media Day today. We'll start off with soccer. We've got head coach Danny Sanchez and senior captains J.J. Tompkins and Taylor Kornieck. So, Coach, if you want to start with an opening statement, and then we'll open it up.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, Seth. Just like we always say when we start the season, it's coach speak, but we're excited to get going. Obviously, we start our preseason on Tuesday morning, and unlike some sports, we have a pretty tight window. We'll have the black and gold game on August 17th, and we have our home opener on August 22nd. So players have been working hard. As most of you know, we had the trip to France, which gave us a little bit of a head start and getting a little extra training in. But the last 3.5, 4 weeks with Travis Larson, they've been working hard, getting ready for the season. We're excited about the group. We feel we have great senior leadership. 4 of them are captains. 2 of them are here, obviously. And if you look at the schedule, as you know, we had a very good season last year. Unfortunately, it didn't end the way we wanted. So we took the doubt out of it with our strength of schedule this year. We play the defending national champions, Florida State, in Tallahassee on September 12th. We also have a Baylor at home. I believe that's September 8th after the Nebraska football game. They went to the Elite Eight last year, and then Texas, who was finished in the top. I think their RPI finished about 7 last year. They went to the Sweet 16. We have them on September 1st. So in non-conference, not to mention Boston University, who won their conference with the NCAA tournament, obviously our rivals, our local derby, University of Denver, who also went to the NCAA tournament. So we have all that. Then we get to the funness of the Pac-12, which is the top conference in the country. I don't think anyone can debate that, top to bottom. The teams we produce, the players we produce. You guys, I'm sure a lot of you watched the Women's World Cup. It was a who's who of who played in the Pac-10 back then and then the Pac-12. So it's a challenging schedule, but we control our destiny this year, so we have to get results. And fortunately, like I mentioned earlier to some of you, we feel 2 of the top players in the country in J.J. and Taylor in their positions. So it gives us a chance in every game to have an impact. So we're excited. We have a lot of new players. We have 9 freshmen, a couple transfers, so 11 of our 25 players are new. So it'll take them hopefully no more than Tuesday morning to get acclimated, because we don't have time to mess around. They have to be ready to go and show what they can do. We don't come into seasons looking to redshirt anybody. I mean, if they can play, they're going to play. So. But it's a good group. They're on the same page, and we're excited to get going.
Danny, you mentioned the strength of schedule and trying to increase that a little bit. Do you guys talk at all about not going to the NCAA tournament last year? Is that a motivation, or is that just something that everybody knows and you don't have to think about it? And then also, same question for the players.
Well, thanks, Neil, for bringing it up again. We've been on both sides of it, where we probably were one of the last teams to sneak in. So that's just life. So we didn't dwell on it too much. You should have motivation because you want to be the best person, best player, best team. But we'd be lying if we didn't say that stung a lot of bit, because I felt that we had a very good team that could have made a little bit of a run in the tournament. You never know with your draw and all the other factors, but it is what it is, and. So we don't dwell a lot on it. We had a team dinner the other night, and I kind of mentioned it a little bit. But if you're a competitor and it's in your blood, and especially if you're a senior and you're players like this, you want to go out on the field, whatever happens. You don't want your season to end at 3 o'clock in the print-up locker room watching you on TV. I'd rather go out and get run over, and then that's it. At least you were in the battle. So. That's the challenge, and they're aware of it, and it's been a long stretch to get back this time to be ready to go again.
Yeah, it was definitely probably one of the lowest points in the college career, but I've just tried to use it as motivation. I think we all have. Last year our motto was do more, and we just didn't do it. That was the thing. So this year, going into the summer, my entire attitude is just to earn the right to be in the tournament, earn the right to win the game, earn it at every point. And so I think we've all taken that as an entire team and used that as motivation going forward into this season. And I know Taylor and I'm sure Danny, are just super excited to get after it and just prove a point this year. Earn the right to go and win every game, make that tournament, and make a statement of what Colorado soccer is all about.
Okay. No, I think same as JJ. We're definitely taking it as motivation. I know none of our team wants to have that feeling ever again. So we're all just really excited. We're working hard on and off the field, so it's going to be a great year.
And I think, it's important, like I tell them, there's bigger tragedies in the world than not making the NCAA tournament. So, it's more important for us to have good people and have a good program. And there's probably 300 teams that would have killed to have the season we had last year. So we keep it in perspective as well. But at the core of them, these are highly competitive young women, and they want to go out on the field.
Danny, also in regards to the schedule, you typically rotate those Colorado Cup opponents, but yet you've always played Colorado State since they've started their program, not this season. What was the thinking of kind of maybe taking a hiatus from that rivalry?
Yeah, the Colorado Cup it has a lot of positives. The event with the Special Olympics and Sunday at Prentice, when you have all 6 Division I teams at Prentice Field. But as we looked at it, and all the coaches talked about, I think we want to make it maybe a little bit more of a special event. Spread it out. Don't do it every year. I think it loses a little bit of luster. And to be honest, a little bit, the RPI is an issue after last year. Now, we had already planned not to do it this year, so it wasn't like we didn't make the tournament, so we didn't do it. I think it was more of, those kind of rivalry games. And I've been on both sides of them. When I was at Wyoming, we beg and grovel to get a game with CU or any of the Colorado teams. Shockingly, no one wanted to come to Laramie and play us. And when we went to Laramie to play them, I was the coach, so it was kind of backfired. But I think we want to make it a little bit more of a special event and maybe tweak the format a little bit. So this year, it gave us an opportunity to play a team like Drake, who did very well in the conference, and a team like Boston University, who has Nancy Feldman is their coach, and she's a Hall of Fame coach that goes to the tournament almost every year. So this is one of those really dangerous mid-major teams that are the same as us now at home and so forth. Hopefully we can have a little bit of advantage, but I think it's also fresh for the teams, fresh for our players to play different teams. And we still have Denver, which is someone that we look at that as our kind of local derby rival. So that'll be a team that'll most likely always be on our schedule. And after that, we'll just kind of see what's best. We're going to do what's best for everything, for soccer in general, but at the end of the day, I like my office and I like where I work and so forth, so we have to do what's best for the program as well.
JJ, you've kind of split time throughout your career here. Now you're the lone senior goalkeeper. What does that role, especially with 2 freshmen behind you, mean going into this season?
Yeah, I'm just going to get some more minutes and all that, which will be nice. Just having the 2 freshman goalkeepers is awesome. I really just want to foster a really supportive environment and get them used to how we do things at CU. And that's been my goal every year, is to help the freshmen get better as soon as they can and kind of just translate into the team what we do the entire time. But I'm excited to play, obviously, full-time. Having Scout compete with me every single day was just incredible, and it really pushed me and her to our best abilities. So I'm really hoping to push the freshmen, and the freshmen push back. They shouldn't come in nervous or anything like that. Just come in, compete every single day. So I'm excited for the opportunity.
Taylor, you've climbed the charts and broken a lot of records here at CU. What is there left for you to do here before you graduate?
Well, that's a tough question. No, but I think I just really want to make my last season my best season. So coming in, I'm going to work hard on and off the field. I'm going to stay, do extra, do anything I can to possibly get a top draft pick. And that's my goal at the end of this, is just to get a top draft pick and hopefully go pro and make another statement. But when I'm leaving here, I hope to build a legacy and just always be I'll always support CU Buffs. So it's just it's just coming back and just making sure I build that legacy and just making sure I don't know. I hope to be just Taylor Kornieck and hope everybody sees me as the one one of the best players ever come out of here.
I've got one for any or all. Yeah, it's the SID asking a question. I know people hate that, but is there any more excitement in a World Cup year after watching all those games in the summer and you're aching to get out there and either mimic stuff or just the excitement level in a World Cup year?
Taylor?
No, it's really excited. Hopefully, that's my dream, to be on the U.S. women's national team. So just watching them in person and seeing what it's like to be in that environment, it gives me a lot of confidence. And I'm just really excited to get out there and hopefully make a statement and do me, and yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I would say definitely a lot of excitement, especially with the World Cup. I think we watched every single game. My roommates and I watched it, so my teammates all watched it together, and we were just judging them, watching them, and also, applauding them and everything they were doing. So I'm really excited. I think it brings an excitement to soccer, with everything going on and the hype around the Women's World Cup team winning it all. So, yeah, definitely I think it should get people excited to come out to Prent Up and watch us on August 22nd. Yeah.
I agree.
Taylor, last year some of the freshmen got a lot of experience kind of forced into action. So you got a good group of sophomores and a large freshman class. What's the trust that you guys have in that underclassmen group as a upperclassman?
Well, I think they've come in and they gel really well together. So it's all up to them. They need to come in. They need to realize that we don't take things light, and we're going to come out strong. And hopefully they need to not think of themselves as freshmen and more think of themselves as just a part of the team. And so they need to have a lot of confidence in stepping on that field and helping us win games.
I think last year was the first year that they changed the schedule, the Pac-12 schedule, the rotation, so it was Thursday, Sunday. Did you notice a difference in that? Did it help? Did it hurt? What was the...
We've always been a proponent for it. The pushback obviously is missed class time and so forth, but really all of our students are top students. I close your ears, Chris Livingston, if you're listening. At times I'd like them to relax a little bit and kind of enjoy the full experience. There's bigger tragedies in the world getting an A- in something, which most of us in here would kill for 1 A- on the other direction. So, but I think for going Thursday, Sunday, it's great for recovery. Playing Friday night and then turn around and play Sunday afternoon, it's not safe for the players. So even if you notice, Neil, even our non-conference, we've gone to all Thursday, Sunday. So, Thursday it's a challenge sometimes maybe to get fans out. But the recovery for the student athletes, the missed class time is basically the same. It's like 1 or 2 more days the whole season, which is minimal. The travel's only a few more days on the long trips, but the opportunity to recover and to kind of regenerate with all the great sports medicine stuff we have here, it just makes for better soccer on Sunday. Now, to a certain extent, it's a little disadvantage of us. It's great when teams have to play at Utah on Friday night, then fly here, then play us at altitude on Sunday. But for any of you sports science people out there, the 4th day at altitude is actually the worst day. So, the 4th day on Sunday. Hopefully our Pac-12 friends are watching right now. It is a struggle. It just is, and they know that as well. But the Thursday, Sunday, it's been great for soccer, great for the quality, and opens up the schedule. It just makes it cleaner. Where a player like Taylor, obviously J.J. played 90 minutes, but a player like Taylor playing 90 minutes or overtime, and then basically all she's doing for 36 hours just getting ready for the next game. You can't even really talk about the next opponent. You can't train. It's better for the student athletes. It's a great decision by the Pac-12, and most of the other Power 5 conferences are following. Obviously, non-Power 5s, there is budget implications, and there is for us as well. But the price is well worth it for the quality and the well-being of the student athletes.
Good morning, Coach. On August 22nd, your first opportunity to get to 500. What does that mean to you? Can you put that a little bit in perspective?
Well, I just saw, Seth, thanks for putting that in there. It'll be my 500th game as a head coach. I'm like, Jiminy Christmas. That's my version of cussing. 500 games, I didn't think it would be that many. That doesn't even, I don't think that it counts men's games. Maybe it does, I don't know. It's a lot, but it doesn't seem like that. It seems like I can almost remember most of them, and my wife, Beth's in the back, and she's been around for all of them. I don't feel old. I don't feel like I've been around long. I think we still have a lot to give and a lot to prove. But it'll be exciting, and it'd be nice if J.J. made some saves and Taylor scored a goal and we won. It'd make the dinner afterwards a little bit more enjoyable. But I'm just blessed to have an opportunity to do this for a living, and obviously to work our way to get to the point where we're at the University of Colorado. We're fortunate because there's a lot of people that love to be here with Jason and Dave and Kelly and the whole staff. So we're happy. But 500 is a lot. Thank you. Thanks, everyone.